Town Council will hold a public hearing in the Joanne Cathcart Conference Room at Town Hall at 43 South Washington Street on Monday, March 23rd, 2026 at 7 p.m. to see if the Town Council will vote to amend the North Attleboro Bylaws, Chapter 108, Animal, Section 108-4 to modernize the town's approach to backyard chicken keeping.
My only comment is I wanted to thank the people on the Bylaw Committee because I attended a few, not all, but almost all of the meetings on this issue, and I felt that they listened to people's concerns. I wanted to thank everyone for their openness and their understanding and their ability to really take in opposing or different points of view and really take it to heart.
The main reason why I'm speaking here tonight is the yeoman's work that Emery Fleming and Stephanie from the Animal Control Office did in putting together this bylaw. And so, and also Mr. Borg, there was some very frank discussions. And one of the things that, you have to listen to all points of view on this. And I think that the bylaw subcommittee really did their homework when it came to this.
I've been involved in a lot of bylaws, and this one was one of the biggest ones we've tackled. We did really listen and really tried to incorporate their feedback and really come up with a piece of legislation that I think achieves everything we set out to do, which is allow more people to have chickens, but also take care of the concerns of public health and rodent control and that sort of thing, and it's all built into the document. There's now a licensing regime. When people want to have chicken coops, they have to get a license. There's an initial inspection, so the animal control officer and the health agent will go out, do an initial inspection. There'll be a pre-inspection meeting to make sure that the site is appropriate and that people understand what they're getting into. We established very clear limits on lot sizes. One of the big ones, no roosters, except in the R40 districts where they're currently allowed. Those are the agricultural districts in town. We really focused on sanitation, rodent prevention, making sure that the feed is secured, making sure that the waste is cleaned up, and there's a plan for that.
I think the bylaw does a really good job of kind of protecting personal property rights, being able to use your property as you see fit, while also being respectful of neighbors' concerns and worries. And I think that's important because and is in response to the individuals who showed up and addressed their concerns, and they were all very reasonable concerns. Odor, noise, safety, animal welfare, rodents, and listening to them, not a single one came up that I can recall that said, absolutely not, I don't want chickens, you can't do it. It was, here's my concerns, how can we address those?
Folks that are listening, there is a process. We want everybody who has chickens to come forward and be part of this because it helps the whole community to make sure we know where all the chickens are.
Seems anticlimactic, but I move to approve Measure 2026-042.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passes 8-0. Thank you, guys. Well done.
I'd like to add one thing.
Sure.
It's not anticlimactic at all. This has been a long time coming, and I'm glad we finally got it across the finish line.